The stuff that isn't talked about is what I call the invisible rules. And the stuff that isn't talked about, usually we don't spend any time paying attention to it. So I'll give you some examples. In every industry, there are formats in which the buyer expects to see information. And it's different in every industry, sometimes even different based on who the buyer is, if it's C-suite versus somebody junior. We don't pay attention to what the format itself communicates in terms of perception, what perception it creates or jogs in the mind of the buyer. And the problem is, as human beings, the first 30, 90 seconds, we've already kind of made up our mind whether we like this person or not. So the first 90 seconds of your opening presentation, you better lead with all of those things that are invisible, that you've taken the time to understand. So I'll give you an example. With my last business, we were selling anthropological research, like you said, complicated to explain. I'm telling complex stories of human belief systems. No C-suite wants to pay attention to all that. They're already on their phones, whatever, they're busy or pretending to be. And so our job was, we have to capture all of this nuance, but we have to present it in the form of a consumer quote, because they love quotes from a consumer. They'll remember it and take it with them doing their water cooler rounds, talking about what a consumer said. So you take all this research and you distill it down to one single quote. Sometimes we would spend hours debating what that quote should be. But when we got it right, Allan, that CMO would hire us because they just remembered the quote from the consumer.